This way, Chloe!
We somehow made it through the scenic route. Now what should we do?
Continue on to Kirsch Avenue and head toward Gransel. Thanks to our diversion, the security there should be thinner. Dressed as you are, you should be able to reach the Bracer Guild unnoticed.
I understand. What about you, Julia?
I'll hold the enemy here. It won't be for long, but I should be able to buy you a little time.
No. No, you can't do that! I can't just run away! Let me fight alongside you!
Everyone has something they die to protect. I will remain here. It is my duty to do so. However, if I may speak freely, staying would only be sentimentality. Remember, your life is not yours alone.
I understand, Julia. But please, promise me you won't do anything reckless. And when we meet again, we'll enjoy a cup of tea. The kind my grandmother always makes. I'll bake some of my new pastries, too.
I'll look forward to that. Now, hurry. Sieg, you take good care of her. Now, it seems they've caught up. Three soldiers and 5 dogs, huh? They've underestimated me. The sword he taught me to wield. The time has come for me to use it. Royal Guard, First Lieutenant, Julia Schwartz. Engaging!
Sieg, come here! I'm fine, so please, go help Julia. If this keeps up, she'll... Thank you. I'm counting on you. It's just as Julia said. Security is lighter here. I must hurry to the Bracer Guild. Rain? Come to think of it, Estelle and Joshua should be arriving in the capital soon. It can't be. A special ops frigate! I can't believe they showed up right in front of the royal capital in broad daylight.
My, what an unexpected surprise running into you here. Chloe Rins from the Social Studies Department of the Janus Royal Academy. I wonder if you wouldn't mind having a little chat with me.
Dark clouds gather over a beautiful capital. What a fitting and darkly zealous prelude. Things are getting interesting.
Getting carried away as ever, I see.
Oh? Do mine eyes deceive me? Mueller, my dear friend! How kind of you to take time out of your busy schedule at the Imperial Capital just to visit me. Tell me, what wind blows you here today?
And you're still as shameless as ever. I'm here because you went off gallivanting without so much as a word. You've caused me a great deal of unnecessary trouble.
No need to be coy. Say what you will. I know you were so deeply worried about me that you found yourself rushing to my side, yes? It's true what they say. Love is blind. Come now, don't be shy. Throw yourself into my arms.
And here I went out of my way to bring you the information you requested. You don't seem interested in it anymore.
Ugh, must you say such cold words to me? Ah, very well. I suppose you'd like me to show a bit of sincerity, yes?
I would think that's to be expected.
All right, leave it to me then. Ahem. Please, Master? I beg of you, tell me. Oh, not quite right? Very well, how about this? Brother, please! I beg of you, please! Please tell me!
Enough. I feel like I'd get dumb just by listening to you. I'll tell you, so just shut up already.
Yay!
It's about him. We finally found a trace of his movements. It seems he was in the Empire's Bracer Guild until roughly a month ago.
Oh?
Over the past few months, the Guild's branches across the Empire have been attacked in quick succession. Apparently, he was investigating those incidents.
Attacked, you say? You don't suppose it could be the work of a certain military unit, do you?
Not likely. Things aren't the same as 10 years ago. As far as I know, no unit has been given orders to mobilize. It's more likely someone hired the Jaeger Corps to do the job. In any case, his trail went cold after the incidents were resolved.
This is quite the predicament. I came all the way to Liberal only to miss him entirely.
Yes, that seems to be the case. Anyway, since your target isn't here, there's no need for you to stick around, is there? It seems a much fiercer storm than we anticipated is approaching. Best head back to the Imperial capital to ensure we're not caught up in it.
You must be joking. There's no way I'll walk away from participating in such a grand opera just as it's about to begin.
What? Please don't tell me you're...
Our cast is very nearly assembled. Our leading man is currently absent, but I have someone in mind to fill the role. Besides, I'm sure those two will find their way onto the stage.
I see. You rescued the professor safely. And retrieved Capel's core unit as well. I don't know what to say, except... Thank you, Estelle. Joshua.
Well, we didn't really do that much. If anything, we just helped Agate out.
That's right. If you're gonna thank someone, thank Agate. He's the one protecting the professor.
Of course. I'm grateful to him as well. I just hope he and the others manage to escape the army's search.
For now, we can only believe in them. However, it seems Colonel Richard is planning something in the royal capital. It's likely something involving that black orbment, the gospel.
Right. I'm not sure exactly what he plans to do with it. But the professor asked us to tell the Queen about it.
Is that so? Honestly, I didn't expect the Queen's name to come up. I do recall the Professor and Her Majesty knowing each other personally. It wouldn't be surprising if he was aware of some of the nation's secrets.
That's why the professor formally asked us to deliver his message to her, but... Kilika, do you really think it's safe to go to the capital with what's going on?
There's no proof tying the two of you to the fortress infiltration. I think it should be all right. For now, at least. In fact, it'd be better to head to the capital now before any suspicions arise. There's a good chance they'll inspect the central factory soon.
Indeed. We need to prepare while we still can. Estelle, Joshua, please look after yourselves on your journey. And don't forget to take care of the professor's request.
Don't worry, we got this. We'll get his message to the Queen.
Please take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch.
I won't make the mistake of letting the military catch me off guard. Now then, I'll be on my way.
Well, I guess there's no time to waste. We've got to get our message to the Queen as soon as possible.
In that case, we should probably take the airliner this time around. It'll take us under an hour instead of walking for half a day to the capital.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I was really hoping we could walk the entire kingdom, but with the current situation, an airship would be best.
In that case, give me just a moment. Hello? This is the Bracer Guild. Yes, I'd like to make a reservation. 2 tickets to the capital. Yes. Bill the usual account. Thank you.
Huh? What is it, Kilika?
Did you just call the airship terminal?
Indeed, and I've secured 2 tickets for the next airship to the royal capital. The Zeiss branch will cover the costs, so all you need to do is follow the boarding procedures at the terminal. Also, take this with you.
What?
That's quite generous of you.
The tickets are a necessary expense to fulfill the professor's request. As for the letter of recommendation, it's merely a recognition of your efforts in rescuing Professor Russell. Accept it with pride, along with your reward.
Right. Thank you, Kilika.
Truly, thank you for everything.
As I've said before, this is part of my job as a branch officer. Now then, the airship departs at 11. You should head to the landing port early and complete the boarding procedures. May Adios watch over you both. Stay safe out there.
We will.
Thank you for everything.
And so we depart Zeiss, whisked away upon a ship named Escalator.
That's oddly poetic. If you're trying to sound like Olivier, you'll have to be more dramatic.
No good, huh? I hope that guy's doing all right.
Things are starting to get lively here. First, let's pay a visit to the factory chief. To come up with such a plan, I would expect nothing less from the Colonel.
We never seem to have much luck with airliners. At least it's good training.
How about we walk around the kingdom before returning to Roland as heroes?
If we manage to solve the incident, I wouldn't mind. We can talk about it to everyone back home.
finally arrived. Goodness, you certainly kept me waiting. If you've got your border permits already, shall we head to the capital? Pardon my late introduction. My name is Alba, an archaeology scholar. I'm from North Ambria State, and I'm in Liberal for research. They're bracers, you see. They've saved my skin more times than I care to count. Lifesavers, these two. Anyway, that's why I asked them to join me on my journey to the capital. Isn't that right, Estelle and Joshua?
Finally, the Grancel region.
Now we've set foot in every region of Liberal.
It's quite touching, really. My step feels lighter, knowing that we'll soon arrive at the royal capital.
Yeah, seriously. I almost want to grab your arm and skip all the way there.
Oh, that's a splendid idea. Now, shall we?
Soldiers would probably stop us on the spot. If we head north, we'll reach Garuna Gate. It leads back to Roland.
I'd like to stop by, but nope. I've got to hold back for now. Whoa, look! It's the castle!
A breathtaking view, reserved only for those who endured the long walk here.
Right. We wouldn't have gotten to see it if we'd taken the airliner.
Wow, this city is huge. I came here with Dad once, but was it always this big?
It is the largest city in the kingdom. At the end of the main avenue is Grancel Castle, where Her Majesty lives. There's also the Cathedral of the Septian Church, the Grand Arena, and the embassies of various nations.
Huh, is that so? You know a lot about this place, Joshua. Have you been here before?
Yeah, though I was very young at the time.
Still, no matter how many times I visit, this city never fails to impress me. In terms of size, the imperial capital and the capital of the Republic are larger, but Grancel has a unique elegance and charm of its own that you simply can't find anywhere else.
I'm happy to hear that. especially from someone from another country. By the way, you got any plans, Professor? Do you have money for a place to stay?
I already have a place in mind. I plan to stay at the History Museum for a while.
Oh, I didn't know there was a place like that here.
It's a museum that displays ancient artifacts and artwork.
Indeed, I'll be staying there as a visiting scholar for a time. Please feel free to drop by if either of you would like.
Ugh, museums always feel kind of boring. You're not gonna make us study if we go, are you?
Haha, I'd be happy to give you an in-depth lecture if you'd like. I'm only kidding. Even just browsing the exhibits we have can be quite enjoyable. Well then, I'll be on my way.
Whew, that guy's as laid back as ever. If he's a visiting scholar, that's gotta mean he's a famous academic, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, let's head to the guild. We need to transfer. It'd be good to consult with them before we proceed with the professor's request.
Huh. Yeah. Now that I think about it, how are we supposed to meet with the queen? It's not like we can just walk up to the castle and get a meeting. Hey, Joshua! See that sign with the fish? I wonder what kind of shop it is.
If you get excited over everything, people will think we're country kids.
Yeah, I am a country kid. So what?
Good luck out there. Though knowing all of you, I'm sure you'll soar through with ease.
You got that right.
If I'm competing, you know I'm going to give him my all. Exactly. There's no way we're gonna lose to the army.
Well then, I suppose it's time we head out. Hmm?
Wait a second. Estelle? Joshua? Is that you?
Oh, right. We met during that whole Sky Pirate debacle, huh? You're the new recruits who were with Shara, right?
It's been a while, Estelle and Joshua.
I can explain that to you. You all need to hurry or you'll be late.
You're right. Sorry, kids. Let's catch up later.
Well, we're off.
See you later, rookies.
Excuse us.
That's exactly right. They're heading off to compete in the Royal Tournament. And I'm Elman, the branch officer in charge of the Grancel branch. I received word from Kilika, so I was expecting your arrival. Let's get your transfer paperwork taken care of, shall we? There we go, all set. Welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking forward to meeting both of you. If I'm not mistaken, you're Cassius Bright's children, right? Yes, I've worked with Cassius many times. I hear he's been traveling for some time now. Is that right? In that case, I'd wager he's out of the country. Ugh, that's not good. The Army's counterterrorism measures have made it difficult for bracers to operate in the royal capital. I was hoping Cassius would have some insight into what's gotten into them, considering his background. Is something wrong? What? Huh. Yeah, sorry, my mind just went blank for a moment. The idea that Colonel Richard is basically controlling the Royal Army, and that the Intelligence Division is behind these terrorist incidents? It's also hard to believe. Oh no, I don't mean to imply that I have any doubts about what you told me. If anything, it feels as if pieces of a puzzle are finally falling into place. However, you should know Colonel Richard is very popular here in the capital. I must admit, even I was quite fond of him before hearing all of this. But the general public, I doubt they could even imagine him being behind such a conspiracy. Due to the Guild's impartial nature, we can't interfere with military affairs. Yet I don't see how we can just watch. For now, could you continue with Professor Russell's request as planned? Good question. Normally, a letter of introduction from the Guild would be enough. Indeed. For now, don't mention this to the other bracers either. By the way, the castle is due north of here along the main avenue. Please be as discreet as possible while you gather information.
I can't believe the army took over that beautiful castle.
And worse, most people don't even realize it's happening. The power of information control is frightening.
That Colonel Richard. I'm gonna make him get what's coming to him.
This is absolutely ridiculous. The preliminary matches must have already started by now. Philip, this is all your fault for not waking me up on time.
My deepest apologies, Your Grace. But if I may, I must remind you, you need to maintain a regular schedule. Over the past few days, all you've done is host endless parties, drinking and singing the night away. You even consumed beer and donuts simultaneously, all while staying up until morning reading your comics. Hardly surprising you overslept, sir.
Silence, Philip! I've had quite enough of your nagging. As the next king, I have the right to do what I want, whenever I want. Come now, time's a-wasting. Off to the Grand Arena at once.
The Bracer team's competing in the Royal Tournament, right? I hope we make it in time. We've got to cheer them on.
That's not really why we're here, Estelle.
thank you all for waiting. The 7th match will begin shortly. Here, we have the Azure Corner. The Border Division 2nd Regiment, a team of 4 led by 2nd Lieutenant Paul. And the opposing team in the Crimson Corner. From the Bracer Guild Gransel Branch, a team of 4 led by Kurt.
And so begins the 7th preliminary match of the Royal Tournament. Both teams to your starting positions. Ready, set, begin!